Hi everyone, my name is Arvin Olano and welcome to my YouTube channel. Nobody asked, but this video is going to be another vlog, which I actually love filming for you guys because it feels a bit more casual. I can put a bit more of my interests and other things in here, and I really just want to go back to the basics. My channel is really based on home decor, and I know the feeling of styling a room and decorating a room and feeling really overwhelmed and not knowing what to do, what to buy. So I really want you guys to come to my channel as kind of a resource for all things home decor and budget-friendly designs. So with that being said, I want to go back to giving you tips and tricks and little design videos specifically. So if you have any ideas or if you have any topics that you want me to cover, make sure you comment down below. That way I can take a look and get some ideas that you would like for me to film. This video is gonna be so exciting because it's actually in collaboration with some of my favorite girls, Crystal Heredia and Brandy Jackson. Now, you're gonna see them later in the video, so make sure you watch it all the way till the end. And if you don't follow them already, I'm gonna link all of their socials down below in the description box. But let's go ahead and get going. It's already getting late in the day. I'm very casual today. I'm trying to embrace the casual life because you know I'm gonna be home indefinitely for my work, and I've fallen in love with biker shorts. I don't know what it is because I used to hate on them and now I love them. I feel like I need something cold from Starbucks. Yeah, I definitely need something cold from Starbucks. I just got here to HomeGoods and I need to redecorate my guest bathroom because with the holidays coming up, I feel like I might have my family over and I just need that space to be nice and decorated and kind of welcoming. Brandy knows exactly how to welcome a guest. Her home is like always prepared for someone to come over. So I'm actually going to, let me text her and see if she has any tips for decorating my guest bathroom. So let me go text her. By the way, I'm drinking a new drink from Starbucks. It's a London fog tea latte. It's so yummy. This reminds me of London. It really just takes me back. Oh, wow. Oh my God, hi! Oh my God, you look so good! Brandy Jackson is here on screen, on FaceTime. She is looking so fabulous. Hey girl.
Aw, thank you.
Okay, so I need your help.
You know what I go back to, and I know that you can relate because I know that you've been there, is like thinking like when you're in Paris and like that luxury experience. Okay. So I'll save like my like high-end soaps and stuff like that if you really want to be extra. But I always find like a beautiful tray, vintage of course.
I would love that.
Because I feel like vintage is an experience, and make it feel like they are staying in like a luxury boutique hotel.
I love that. I'm gonna keep those tips in mind and I'll let you know how it goes.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, yes! Thank you, Brandy. Bye.
Bye.
Brandy is a genius, first of all. I can't wait to use some of those tips inside, and I really love how she said that vintage is an experience. It just feels so luxurious. Anyway, let's go inside. My ears are getting red because it's hot. I'm ready to go shopping. Okay, so I made it inside, and one of the things that I've been trying to replace in the guest bath is our rug, and never skip out on this smaller rug section because sometimes they have like really beautiful hand knotted rugs in here. Oh my gosh. Okay, already. Wow. Okay, wow, already I'm finding something really cool. This is by Safavier, and this is what the runner looks like. It's hand knotted wool and cotton. So normally these would sell for like higher price points online, but since we're at HomeGoods, Oh, I actually don't see a price. But this is really pretty. Not for my guest bath, I think it's too boho, but don't skip out on this smaller rug section because you can find beautiful rugs just like this one. Okay, I like this little basket a lot. It's not too high, it's not too shallow, and I feel like great to display some bathroom items. It's Tommy Bahama. Oh my gosh, $14.99, that's it? Oh yeah, we have to get that one. So I feel like a loofah is actually a good little piece to add into a basket. I'm gonna grab one of these. I like the white one, very aesthetic. And how smart is this with the handle? Makes scrubbing so much easier. And it's only $3.99. Are you kidding? Oh my gosh, I'm getting two. I'm getting one for me and Andrew as well.
And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma, gotta get it. I'm a comma and a comma and a comma, gotta get it, get it, get it, get it. Comma and a comma, gotta get it, get it. And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma, gotta get it. I'm a comma and a comma and a comma, gotta get it, get it, get it, get it.
Okay, so I'm here in the hand soap aisle. Brandy said to use higher end feeling and looking like soaps, and I feel like this really simple design makes it look more expensive than what it is. It has tea tree and verbena, and those kind of like herbal scents feel high-end to me, and they smell high-end. They kind of remind me of like Aesop, so I'm gonna grab one of these. It's only $5.99, so not bad. Oh my god, Gucci, is that you? $9.99 for some Gucci, you guys. Okay, and here's an example of like what not to get. These look so cheesy and so cheap. Go for something that's like simple, like this, or maybe even like this, that gives it like an apothecary vibe. I mean, actually, this is really chic. Orange Blossom. I don't like orange, so we're not gonna get that. I feel like the one that I picked out, like that, is the best one. Wait, you know what? I think I'm liking this better for the guest bath. I love the color of the rattan and the cane. It's also Tommy Bahama. This is $39.99, so it's a little bit more pricey, but I like the size and I can fill it up a little bit more with some really good stuff. Okay, I feel like we're off to a great start, and I'm loving what I found so far for the guest bathroom. I'm still looking for a accent rug, and I want something neutral and really chic, but I'm not seeing anything yet, so let's keep on looking. Okay, wait, hold on. Someone just sent me a message. Oh, it's a message from Crystal. Okay, let's see what she has to say.
Hey Arvin, it's Crystal. I'm just checking in. I know you're going to HomeGoods today, so I wanted to send over some sort of challenge. I'm all about textures. I love me some textured goods. So I challenge you to find something in store at HomeGoods that is textured and beautiful. I cannot wait to see what you come across. And one last thing, when you get to the rug section, I want you to do a little bit of a twerk for us and show us what you got. We want to see it, and I'm so excited for you to see mine because I was a little shook.
Okay, I love this challenge because when your space doesn't have any texture, it feels flat. And when you have too much texture, it could just feel a little bit overwhelming and messy. So finding budget-friendly pieces that are textured is a little difficult, and I think the way to style it is even more challenging. So let's take a look around and let's see what kind of textured goodness we can find. Of course, my number one tip to add texture in your home is a good rug.
It's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma, gotta get it. I'm a comma and a comma and a comma, gotta get it, get it, get it, get it. Comma and a comma, gotta get it, get it. And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma, gotta get it. I'm a comma and a comma and a.
I know fall is right around the corner, and your first instinct is to find like these, I don't even know, like furry throws. And I just have to say, these do not look elevated. They look very cheap, and they feel very cheap as well. When it comes to your throw blankets, be selective. Actually, this one's not bad. Like, you can see the texture is, I mean, it's not that uniform, but it's not bad. The rest of these, though, are not that good. So we're gonna find something that is good here in a second.
Get approved and save 10% off your first purchase.
They're always trying to sell you that credit card. Anyway, as I was saying, this one is a cotton chenille, and when you're adding texture, make sure you're going for natural fibers because it's going to look a bit more elevated compared to something that's like polyester like this. I mean, they have the same effect, but in person, this looks like really, really bad, and this piece looks a little more elevated. It looks like a hand-woven throw, which I would totally go for. Okay, here is another great example. It's by Roca Home, made in Portugal. I feel like anything made in Portugal is great, and you always want to look at the tag. It's 80% cotton and $19.99, such a good price. The color is neutral and it looks so high-end. And look at it in comparison to this. This is man-made and it looks so bad. You always want to go for cotton, cashmere, wool, and go for natural fibers, not man-made, okay? The next best thing to add some texture is, of course, some pillows. Probably my favorite thing at HomeGoods to buy is pillows. I have a garage filled with throw pillows, and a few things to keep in mind. Again, make sure it's natural fibers and that they are feather filled. Okay, so when you're looking for your pillows, make sure that they are neutral. Oh my gosh, wait, this one is stunning. Do we see that stripe? It is glorious, okay? Make sure you stick to a neutral color palette. That way, whatever pillows you get, you can just mix and match them very easily. Okay, look at this one. It's stunning, very kind of bohemian, but I love the tone-on-tone embroidery. Makes it so high-end. Of course, it's feather-filled. This one is... it says Crafted Marketplace. Anything that has that hand-woven texture will add a different element to your sofa if your sofa is like velvet or it's leather, and because it's tone on tone, it's not in your face. Very chic. Okay, so I want you to look at all of these textured pillows right next to each other as an example. When you have too many of the same textures going on, it looks messy, it looks cluttered, and just not cute. But if you do something that's a little more pared down, for example, if you go over here, now these pillows are a bit more simple, but they all have different textures, and look how it feels cleaner. I know this is like a shelf and not an actual example, but you can still have the velvet texture, you can have something woven, and it doesn't look so heavy on the eyes. Okay, so I just did a quick little pillow plan here on this sofa, and when it comes to pillows, it's probably the easiest way for you to get the fall vibes. Get something that has this texture, and don't be afraid to mix it with like velvets and really deep kind of fall colors. I feel like brown is always hard to find, so if you see it, get it. And if it's striped with like this kind of herringbone pattern, it's even better. And a big tip is to put them kind of at a 45-degree angle. That way they can sit properly and it won't feel as bulky. So it looks like this HomeGoods is getting ready to put out some new mirrors. I wonder if they're getting that vintage gold gilded mirror that I found here a long time ago, which so many of you guys have now. It's so exciting that you guys found it, and I'm gonna check their lamp section, see if they have anything new here as well. Okay, this one is interesting. I love the texture. It's almost like a ceramic stone. $59.99, perfect if you have blue in your color palette, but for me, I would probably actually spray paint this like a matte white or a cream. They just have some really good stuff today, everybody. $79.99 for this Ralph Lauren lamp, but look how it almost resembles a vessel. Again, great shape. I don't know that I would keep it white. I would do this in a black and give it that vintage treatment. Okay, wow, if you have a boho style, how cute is this basket? It's $49.99. I love the pattern and the muted green. It was actually folded here in the decor aisle, but oh my gosh, that is pretty. I love like the subtle little green pattern here. Okay, love that. This is totally giving me proper hotel vibes. It looks almost like it would be some sort of shell, which I normally wouldn't like, but if you spray paint this like a matte white to give it more of a cleaner look, super chic. Oh my gosh, this looks like a vintage Greek sculpture. Now he's a little small. I don't see the price. Oh, here we go. Okay, he's $12.99 and it is in fact made in Greece. Oh my gosh. Okay, he's gonna have to come home. Okay, I feel like I'm scoring and I'm really excited about what I found so far. Ooh, what is this table? That's interesting. Let me show you. That is a great little side table. Has brass legs and kind of a stone marble top. It is $79.99. So good, wow. Alright, I'm here in the section where you would typically find everything that has blue and those types of colors. So, if you have a coastal home, anything that has this kind of like glazed finish would be perfect for your home. And go for like dark navy, muted navy. Try to stay away from this because I feel like that's too bright. But if you go even something like this, this is super chic. It almost looks like it's a shell or a coral. Even this vessel too is really nice. Absolutely not. We are not hanging seashells on our walls, okay? No, no. Wow, look at this. Tommy Hilfiger, Hey Queen, accent chair. It's $199. Feels very high quality. I don't know that it's real leather, but I've never seen anything like this good here at HomeGoods before as far as furniture. Oh my gosh, these little end tables look so nice. They look like they're vintage or antique. It reminds me of things that I've seen, like some of my favorite home accounts that have more of like a farmhouse kind of style. It looks so good. It's only $79.99 each, and I saw the console version of it on the other side. Let me show you. Okay, look, they have the console version here for $179. It's already on hold for someone, but it is gorgeous. It's handmade in India, and the quality actually feels really nice. So if you see this in your store, go ahead and pick that one up. That's a good one, wow. Oh my gosh, do you guys see that mirror? It's massive, $299. Look, it literally fits my entire body. Wow, that is such a good piece. If you're looking for a large mirror, make sure you check out your nearest store. It has a brass edge and it's really like thin, very chic, and that mirror behind it actually too is like kind of stunning, $399. A little too glam maybe for my home, but it's nice. Okay, so I just got home. Now it's time to chill. I really just need to eat and relax because I'm hungry. Oh.
She wants to go for a
She wants to go for her little W.
whistle.
I'm looking through my DMs and you guys are tagging me in some of your Amazon Home pickups that you got from my Amazon Home storefront. Now, you guys, I feel like I'm curating the most amazing little online boutique of pieces that remind me of like Lulu in Georgia or what's another store? Like it reminds me of pieces that you would find in a really beautiful boutique for really expensive high-end prices, but because it's on Amazon, it is more like affordable pieces, and I've ordered a lot of these already, and you guys know that I stand by my Amazon recommendations, okay? I have rugs, I have gold gilded mirrors, paper mache bowls, jute rugs and baskets, all sorts of good stuff. I even have furniture recommendations, so I'm gonna link these down below because trust me, just trust me, They are incredible. Also, if you get any of these pieces, make sure you post it on your stories, tag me, and use my hashtag Arvin made me do it. That way I can see it, I can share it, and we can spread the home decor magic. Hey everyone, it is the following day, and I wanted to show you some of the pieces that I bought from HomeGoods and how I'm going to kind of change up my guest bath decor. Now, I will say I didn't find much at HomeGoods because I feel like it's just been hit or miss when it comes to decor, and I was really looking for very specific things. So I'm just gonna show you how I'm gonna incorporate some of the things that I bought, and make sure you watch this video all the way till the end because I'm gonna do a Q&A of some of your burning questions that you've asked me on Instagram, so let's go. Okay, so what I want to do first is to just add that basket that I found at HomeGoods right up here. It's from Tommy Bahama. So nice. And what I love is it actually kind of takes up most of the counter space because, I don't know, I just like bigger pieces. So I want to fill these up with just little knickknacks to just make it feel a bit more welcoming. Can you see me? Hi. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the vessels that I already had here because I feel like I love these brown tones for the bathroom. So Brandy said to add like really luxurious products, and this is luxurious, okay? This feels and looks luxurious. I'm also gonna add this Flush Ritual spray just in case someone has to go number 2 in here. And Brandy also mentioned that I should add pieces that they might have forgotten, like my guests, you know? And even though we're not gonna have people shower in here, I could add one of these, I feel. Okay, honestly, we're just gonna leave it as is because I didn't find anything else at HomeGoods. What I will add is this really beautiful print up here, and I'm loving the brown tones in this piece, and it's going to pull in these warmer tones that I have with the basket, which I love. Okay, I have this little basket stool from Globe in, and I have this brown vessel from H&M that I think will be perfect up here, and I'm going to add some pampas grass for some height. Okay, everybody, if you made it this far, welcome to the Q&A, and I mentioned on Instagram that I was a little bit nervous about doing this on YouTube because even though I've been on YouTube for a while, I haven't shared a lot of personal details about me because, I don't know, that's just like a scary thing, you know? I did share something very personal recently, and that is I left my corporate job, and a lot of the questions that I got was actually based around what I did before YouTube. So let's go ahead and get started. I don't want this to be so long, and the first question is from Icky Nikki, and she asked, what did you do for work before YouTube? Now, if you follow me on Instagram, you would know that I've already shared that info there, but I worked for Gucci for 6.5 years. Halika Dito asked, what was the discount at Gucci? And the discount was, I don't think I can tell you that information. Even though I don't work there anymore, I feel weird sharing that with you. I will say it was a very generous discount. It was a very nice benefit for working for the brand. So if you want yourself some Gucci, go ahead and apply, girl. I'm gonna get into a juicy question right away. Carol R asked, how long did it take for you to start making more money from YouTube versus Gucci to make it worth it to quit? I started my channel in January, and it took about 6 months for it to be monetized. And the first 3 months of being monetized was really when I realized that I had something bigger here and that I could make a living. I've always known you can make a living on YouTube, but it wasn't until I got monetized where I was like, my gosh, like I actually can leave Gucci pretty soon and start doing YouTube full time. The next question is from Maggie Apartment Living, and she said, you're the inspiration to so many people's style. Who and what is your inspiration? First of all, Maggie, thank you so much. I I don't even know how to answer that. Like, the fact that you guys are getting so much inspo from my videos, it really does mean the world to me, and I feel like I'm doing my job right, and I'm doing you guys a service by giving you so much inspo. And to answer your question, a lot of my design inspiration comes from world-renowned interior designers, and to name a few would be Shay McGee of Studio McGee. Of course, her traditional design is beautiful. Next would be Amber Interiors, another traditional kind of design style. And I love Athena Calderon of I Swoon. Her design style is just so dreamy. It's so inspirational. I also love Kelly Wersler. You guys know I just stayed over at the Proper Hotel, and I've never felt more connected to a hotel. So the next question is, how did you manage a day job and YouTube at the same time? And I will say it was a lot of sleepless nights, and for the last 3 months was when I really started going hard on the channel. I was doing it full-time. Well, actually, I was doing it part-time on the side and full-time at Gucci, and it was a lot of sleepless nights, but it was totally worth it. The next question is from House of Tony, and he asked, what was the worst part about working at Gucci? Now, I feel like the worst part about working for Gucci was the crazy schedule, and it just became so overwhelming, especially with the pandemic. It just felt like there was no time for yourself, and it just felt like I was working a lot rather than having time to work on my passions like YouTube, and it just became very, very overwhelming. So retail in general is the worst schedule. It's like, I would not recommend retail if you want to spend a lot of time with your family and friends. The next question is from Alexi Rhodes, and she asked, how old are you? I am 29 years old. Okay, there's a few questions about Andrew, and the first question is from Porky's mom. Hi, girl. And she asked, how did you meet Andrew, and how long have you been in each other's lives? Thanks for spilling the tea. Thank you for asking the question. Andrew and I actually met online, believe it or not, and it was kind of a strange time in my life. I was going out a lot, I was going to clubs a lot, and Andrew just kept asking me to hang out and, you know, to go on a date, and I finally gave him a chance, and that was it. That was honestly the start of the relationship, and we've been with each other for about 4 years now. The next question is from Biology, and she asked, how much older is Andrew? And Andrew is 10 years older than I am, so I am 29 and Andrew is 39. Sasha X Cruz asked, what does Andrew do for work? And Andrew is an electrical engineer. Okay, I'm getting a lot of this next question. So Carolina M. Byron said, what was your occupation at Gucci? Now, I was a client advisor at Gucci, which is just a fancy name for sales associate. But for the last about 2.5 years, I was also the training ambassador. And what that meant was I was essentially responsible for training the team on product knowledge, styling tips, like how to sell a certain product. And that was where my true passion really was, is training, styling, and educating the team. I actually got to go to Milan twice to look at the collection, to train with the merchandisers and the buyers and the global team, which was so incredible. I can't even thank them enough for believing in me and for the team for believing in me for all these years. So if you guys are watching, thank you so much. And going to Milan was probably one of my most favorite things, like the highlight of my Gucci career. The next question is from Anna Salin, and she asked, why is Andrew not in your videos? Now, Andrew is not into the whole social media thing at all. He is very camera shy, so I'm slowly trying to convince him to be on camera. So hopefully you will see more of Andrew in the future, but for now, I will pop up a photo of us together right here. Okay, the next question is from Alexandra Dalton, and she asked, How did you nail down your decor style? Everything is so cohesive. Oh, this is a good one. I feel like when Andrew and I first moved in over a year ago in our home, I've searched high and low for decor inspo, and at the beginning I actually was very drawn to the modern bohemian design style, and our living room was so layered and lots of textures, bohemian decor, and I feel like my style has evolved and grown up ever since. I'm still very much drawn to that style, but now that I've lived here for a little bit and I've gotten to really know interiors, I feel like now my style has grown into a mixture of different styles. Okay, the next question is from Jerome Bedionis, and he asked, other than Gucci, what other fashion houses do you love, and do you own anything from Hermes? Great question, Jerome. I feel like as a fashion lover, I tend to love a lot of brands, but right now I'm currently very much into Jacquemus. I'm loving Loewe. Bottega is killing it with the accessories and the ready-to-wear. I also love Balmain, Chanel, and when it comes to Hermes, yes, I do own a few pieces, and I actually used to be obsessed with Hermes, and Andrew and I used to fly to Paris just to get the Birkin, and God, those days were so much fun and also very stressful. The Birkin experience actually ended up being very toxic for me, and I worked with the most horrible associate here in Vegas, and it just put a bad taste in my mouth. I've actually since then gotten rid of all of my Birkins and Hermes bags because it was just tied to a bad experience. That is that on Hermes. I would still be open to buying the bags, but right now I just don't have like the right sales associate, you know? I would probably want to just go back to Paris to get those bags. Kelsey Ung asked, what was your favorite designer purchase ever? And it's like picking your favorite kid, right? Hey Kelsey, yes, totally right. And my favorite designer purchase is actually from Gucci. Actually, let me go get her because I have to show you. So my favorite designer purchase would probably be this crocodile handbag from Gucci, and this just means the world to me. It was actually a gift to myself because I knew that I was leaving the brand pretty soon, and this handbag would just represent my time with the brand, and it's just a classic piece that I'm gonna have for years and years. So Jihan Spearman asked, did you have a business plan before you left corporate, and are you nervous you won't make as much money as a corporate job? Now, this is such a great question. I did have a plan in place to make sure that when I did leave Gucci, I knew that I was going to be okay, and I'm not afraid that I'm not going to be making as much, even though, this is the tea, you guys, I'm making way more money on YouTube now than I was at Gucci. Whoa, that was so weird to say, but that is the truth, that is the tea. The next question is from Solamente Sash, and she asked, what are you most excited for with doing YouTube full time? Thank you for this question, and I feel like I'm most excited about being able to reach thousands of people at a time with just one video, and whether it be for entertainment, inspiration, or home decor. When I was at Gucci, it was a one-to-one experience, which was also really amazing, but when I upload a YouTube video and almost 20,000 of you watch it in one day, it's just insane. It's absolutely insane that so many of you are watching me, and we are all interacting through DMs and comments. So if you're brand new, or if you want to chat or you want to talk to me, don't be shy. Send me a DM, leave me a comment. I try to respond to as many of them as possible. So the next question says, when did you know that Andrew was the one, and are you guys married? So this is such a good question. I knew Andrew was the one when we were first started dating, and I felt like I didn't have to change who I am as a person, and before when I would date, I feel like I would have to hide my true self, and I have to hide how I dress and the fact that I'm like a little bit more feminine and I like to wear handbags and makeup and I'm a little bit more colorful, I guess you would say. And with Andrew, he loves me for me, and it doesn't matter if I'm wearing a pink and lavender suit with heels, or if I'm wearing sweatpants, or if I'm full-faced or no makeup. He just loves me for me. That is really what just sealed the deal for me. Also, when we first started dating, I had a messy weekend. I went to EDC and my friend crashed my car, and it was like this whole thing before the festival even started. So Andrew dropped everything. He left the office. He came to my rescue, and I knew that he was a keeper when he did that for me that weekend. And when it comes to getting married, let's just say I am waiting for that ring, babe. Okay, I am waiting. All right, everyone, that was it for me today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and the Q&A. I feel like I had a lot of great content in this video, so if you enjoyed it, make sure you sound off in the comments down below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, everyone.